Welcome back to the channel, LV Auto. This is June Jones, and we're gonna check out some of these new MMRs coming into the end of the month, slightly coming into the new year. These is all the vehicles that actually sold today, and we can check some of these MMRs, see what the pricing of the market looking like. But as you see, this 2024 Cadillac Escalade ESV green light sold for $73,000. But if you been with this channel for a while, y'all remember just a few months back, these was what, 40,000, 50,000, like, you know, they was letting them go. But over here, as you see, the ACV wholesale 65 to 71,000. It got 42,000 miles on it and sold for 73,000, no reserve. So Wednesday is the no reserve auction day, like I was telling y'all in the last MMR video. And so all of these pretty much was no reserves today. So you could kind of see some of the pricing of what some of them will go for. But as you see, that was a pretty clean, nice unit. Then you had a 2021 Chevy Tahoe, no reserve, 44,000, 54,000 miles on it. Pretty clean, pretty much new vehicles. Basically the PMR 43,000 to 47,000. You gotta love ACV, the way they break down all the actual things that's wrong. And then they even, it had been times, like here's the person that inspected it. It had been times I emailed them while I'm bidding, trying to get some more information on the car if I feel like what they put in wasn't clear enough. And I done actually got lucky and had, you know, some of the people that inspected it reach right back out live. Like it's auctions going on right now because it's such early in the day and stuff like that or whatever. But man, they had some nice stuff. 2023 Lincoln Aviator sold for 40,000. We just gonna go through some of these. We can get the actual MMR. 2018 Ram 2500. These are all green lights. 26,000. Man, that thing kind of. Well, I guess that is pretty much a diesel. Man, that's coming. That's coming from New York area, East Coast. Oh, okay. The PMR typically 33,000 to 37,000. Some nice vehicles. That was all there. But you can tell it's coming from that east. Look at that rust. I'm glad. That's one thing I am glad we ain't got to deal with that back down my way. So I know down that way a lot of dealers got to deal with that. 25 Buick Enclave, 33,000. 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee, 30,000 with 50,000 miles on it. Man, that don't sound too bad. That's kind of like right on the money. Let's get the actual MMR for this, and let's see what the retail value is while we're here. Let's see what the retail value is. Typical range is 35,000 to 40,000. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. Well, look, and that's the range of 28,000 miles on it. So let's go with the 50,000 miles. 877. Boom. Yeah, it's still holding up in there. Base MMR 34,000. So they kinda got it at adjusted MMR 31,000. So really, honestly, that's a pretty good deal right on the money. Then they could retail it anywhere between 35,000 to 40,000. But with auction fees and stuff, you know, it's a little over that 30. So they probably 31 in it already with them auction fees for sure. Probably a little more, maybe 32. I don't know about a $30,000 car. I haven't purchased a $30,000 car, but like only knowing how much you're gonna pay even on a $7,500 car, I can only imagine what you're gonna pay for a $30,000 car. And it's gonna be way more than $500-600. Because if they're willing to throw that $500-600 on a $7,500 car, you know they're gonna put their luxury tax on a $30,000 car. But you know, that's kind of right on the money. Not bad, not bad. What y'all think about that? These is all green light cars and no reserves. 2020, 21 Chevrolet, 28,000 with 61,000 miles on it. 2020 Ram 2500 with 88,000 miles on it. Sold for 26,000. Dang, that kind of seemed like a lot to me. But then again, them diesels, y'all see they holding their value. I see 2022 BMW 5 Series, 29,000 with 75,000 miles on it. I wonder if that's a deal. 2024 Subaru WRX, green light. 2022 Toyota Venza, green light. 23,000. That's not bad though. Venzas used to hold their value a little bit better. That was one of them, like, nobody really knew what they was, but they was always nice. And it's a limited at that. But the PMR is typically 25,000 to 28,000. So I guess, I mean, they probably really got them a good old deal. 2020 Camaro LT1, 46,000 miles on it, sold for 22,000. Oh, drop top too. Let's get the real blue book on this, the MMR. Because the MMR tells you everything. That's really all that matters the most. We talking with 55,000 miles, and they got 46, so take a couple of hundred off. Retail range is typically 23,000 to 30,000, and they got it for 22 plus auction fees. They might have a good 23, 24. Estimated retail value is 26 though, and the range is up to 30. So, I mean, you know, a couple of thousand, and that's what I'm saying. In most cases, some of these newer cars, I mean, you know, you lucky if you get $3,000 out of it. You know what I mean? I mean, unless you buy here, pay here, or I mean, unless you can get a 30. But if I'm gonna give you 30,000, I mean, you might as well go get a brand new one, right? You would think. And that's a 2020, so I mean, I don't know. It seemed like it might be a little, it's probably right on the money. So, not bad. You know, the market is kind of holding up right now, we see. Let's go to like some of the cheaper cars. No reserves, cheaper cars. Here we go. The little scrapers. 2018 Malibu, no reserve, sold for 5,400 with 105,000 miles on it. That's actually right on the money. Them still kind of going for that, even down here. Yep, I done see them low as 4,500. Yep, high as 61 right there. Yep, about 54. That's right on the money. Green light. Not bad, not bad. That was coming from Cleveland, Ohio. Let's keep going. Dang, a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica, green light, 119,000 miles on it, sold for 6,200. 2014 Chevy Silverado, 1,500 with 136,000 miles on it. Man, that thing was clean for 5,400. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. You just gotta, oh man. It was clean, but I see it got that rust. You gotta stay away from that east. I don't know how y'all do it, man. A rust bucket. frame rot, undercarriage, rust through both cab corners. Well, I mean, and they really still sell up there, so that really don't even matter down that way. I know y'all, that's so typical down that way, they don't care about it. Like, down here, they ain't having it. It'll probably still sell, but they gonna be like complaining, and yeah, they ain't having it. Man, what? Somebody didn't sold a 2014 Chevy Impala Limited. It sold for $5,300 with 74,000 miles on the green light. That is completely overpriced. Like, even down here, I don't even think that this would. You ain't getting no 5350. Now you might get the, high 35 for maybe, but I ain't never seen one run through for no 5350, green light or not. We gotta get the real blue book on this. Like, let's see exactly what's going on with this. Is Impalas holding their value like that? Let's just find out. Okay, so base MMR with 120,000 miles on it is 4,100. Estimated retail value is 7,600. Up to 9,000, but they're just saying like that's. I mean, if you're gonna get 9, that's immaculate. You probably buy here, pay here, but your typical range is 7,600 to be exact. Let's take these mileage to what they actually are. 74,803. Yep, adjusted MMR, right on the money, 5,100. Yeah, estimated retail value, 8,700. So I guess that's not bad, guys. Not bad. And it's a limited, I guess, But how clean was it really? Let's just find out. What the inside do? Look pretty clean though, huh? Mismatched tires, okay. Come on, we want to see the inside. Okay. Okay. Seats are there, okay, yeah, that's a pretty good unit. That's a good unit. Is the dash, the dash stripping. All of them Impalas do that. I guess they got it in 74, yeah. Not bad, I guess. So the market is like, as y'all see, the market is really holding right now. I mean, the market is on next right now. It's like right at the edge. It ain't too cheap, it ain't too much. Here go 2010 Dodge Challenger. So for 4,400, it was a red light though, RT, 120,000 miles on it. It was pretty much looked like it was all there. Coming from a big dealership, and that's what I like to see on ACV. Like, I pay attention to like where it's coming from. If it's coming from a little rinky-dink small lot or something like that, them small dealers, I kind of try to stay away. But a lot of big dealers use ACV because it's just so easy to just, have somebody come out, take a look at the car. And to be honest, like, as a wholesaler, I mean, you got a fighting chance to even be selling on ACV. Like, you really got a fighting chance, like, really. Here goes Swan Truck, which, they sell them at the auction down here, but that's not bad. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Look at that. For that to be a 2022 with 78,000 miles on a green light for only no reserve, well, say reserve, 7,500. Oh, they just saying the reserve. So yeah, you can buy it just for 7,500. You can make an offer. That's not bad at all, guys. I don't know what you put in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the freezer one or, I mean, look how clean that thing is. For 7,500, that's crazy. Got the reverse camera and everything. Wow, look how clean that is. Wow, yeah, that's a steal right there. But a lot of the times, people don't know what to do with them. You could just take that back off and just keep the actual rig that's coming out of Indiana, PA. That's not bad at all, boy. 2011 Avalanche sold for 4,600 green light though. Wow, that's one of them ones too. LTZ. Yeah, that's not bad right there. Handle hanging off, which ain't bad. You get that fixed. I still rock with the Avalanches. I like them. But yeah, man, it depends on what side you on, East Coast, West Coast, the South. And it's just like prices just up and down. You just really got to see what they're really going for in your area. But as y'all see, there's a lot of great units. 2017 Ford Escape, 3600, no reserve, 109,000 miles on the green light. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Most of this is all East Coast prices as well. So I just wanted to bring some current prices right now. We check these MMRs and see what they really going for at this present moment before tax season. A 2009 DTS green light, 2900, and that thing look clean. That's one of them good little scrapers, you know what I'm saying? You just grab it and just, okay, look like somebody try to ramp the curve. Okay. Yeah, this will be a good little, something. Ooh, that loud. Oh, y'all see how clean that inside is? Let's go to the interior. Man, that boy clean. Yeah, grandma had that. Yeah, they took care of that. That's a nice unit right there. That was a good deal. Green light too. 2009. Good little scraper right there. I wonder what let's check the MMR on this. I'm curious. What I do with it? Where you at? Where you go? I don't know where he went. I wanted to check the MMR, but not bad. That's a nice unit. With the PMR, 2,900 to 4. So yeah, probably $5,000, 5,500, $6,000. But man, for 2009, probably 5,300, something like that. 55. That's not bad at all, boy. It took 27 bids to get it done. So yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all some of these current price MMRs. Like, subscribe if you into this content, keeping up with some of the market pricing, and I'll see y'all on the next one.